The Lost Pyramids of Egypt, a mysterious kingdom of unimaginable wealth. A pharaoh who once ruled the known world and built the largest pyramid ever. And a temple that is so massive it requires 2 full days to explore. These are just some of the mind-blowing secrets we'll uncover today. First, let's begin at the beginning. We will start our tour at the beginning of Egyptian architecture, the simple mastaba. The mastaba was the earliest form of an Egyptian tomb. It was usually built over the grave of a senior official or a wealthy landowner during the early dynastic period, around 3100 BC. The Old Kingdom of Egypt began with King Minos, being proclaimed as the first pharaoh, and lasted until about 2686 BC. During this time, the most common type of building was the mastaba, which had flat sloping sides and a level top surface. This made it look like a mound or a low hill. As you can see, the design of the mastaba was very practical and functional, serving as both a burial chamber and a place for the deceased person to rest in peace. In addition, the flat roof of the mastaba could be used for ceremonies and rituals performed by family members and friends of the dead person. They would gather there to offer prayers and make offerings to the deceased. Over time, the mastaba evolved into more elaborate structures, such as the pyramids and temples, but it remains an iconic symbol of ancient Egyptian architecture and culture. After the Old Kingdom came the Middle Kingdom, which lasted from about 2055 to 1650 BC. The capital city was Thebes, and during this time, there was a lot of warfare. So the Egyptians needed a new type of tomb, one that would protect their dead from grave robbers. This led to the construction of pyramids, which were essentially large masonry tombs with a complex network of chambers and passageways inside. The Bent Pyramid is a great example of this type of tomb. The Bent Pyramid, located in the Saqqara necropolis near Cairo, was built around 2600 BC for Pharaoh Sneferu. It got its name because it is bent towards the north side and has a unique shape compared to other pyramids. The Bent Pyramid was built during the 4th dynasty and was one of the first pyramids built in Egypt. Initially, it was thought that the pyramid was intentionally built at an angle. However, recent studies have revealed that it was probably caused by a gradual shift in the angle of inclination. During its construction, due to various factors such as the movement of the desert sands and the weight of the stones, at the peak of its power during the New Kingdom, which lasted from about 1543 to 1292 BC, the Egyptian Empire stretched from the Levant to Nubia and controlled much of the Mediterranean coastline. During this time, the Egyptians built some of their most impressive and iconic structures, such as Karnak Temple, built in 2055 BC. It is the largest religious structure ever built by a single civilization and took hundreds of years to complete. It is also one of the most visited tourist attractions in Egypt, with over 2 million visitors each year. Karnak Temple complex is located in the city of Luxor and is dedicated to the Theban triad, which consists of 3 major Egyptian deities, namely King Amun, his wife Mut, and their son Khonsu. Karnak Temple is truly a remarkable feat of engineering and architecture. Its construction involved the efforts of countless artisans, engineers, and architects who worked tirelessly for generations to create this masterpiece. The temple complex covers an area of approximately 100 acres and consists of several main structures, including a hypostyle hall, series of pylons, several chapels, 2 huge open courts, and a number of other smaller buildings and structures. It also features many impressive works of art such as reliefs and statues depicting various scenes from Egyptian mythology and history. Another magnificent example of Egyptian architecture from the same time period is the Luxor Temple. The Luxor Temple is another impressive structure built during the New Kingdom. Construction began around 1275 BC under the reign of King Ramses II and was completed several centuries later. Like Karnak Temple, it is also dedicated to the Theban triad. Luxor Temple is particularly famous for its colossal statues of Ramses II, which are among the largest ever made. The temple is also known for its beautiful gardens and its proximity to the Nile River. Luxor Temple is located about 2 miles south of Karnak Temple and is easily accessible by foot or bicycle. It is also one of the most popular tourist destinations in Egypt, with millions of visitors each year. During the same time period, the Egyptians also built large temples in honor of individual pharaohs. One of the most impressive examples is the Temple of Hatshepsut. The temple was built in the 15th century BC and is named after Queen Hatshepsut, one of the most powerful female rulers in history. The temple is known for its unique architectural design and its beautiful colonnaded courtyard. The temple is also notable for the numerous reliefs and statues depicting various aspects of Egyptian culture and religion. Hatshepsut was the fifth pharaoh of the 18th dynasty and the first female pharaoh to rule Egypt. She reigned from 1478 to 1458 BC, and during her reign, she launched successful trading expeditions to the land of Punt and expanded Egyptian influence throughout the Levant and Nubia. The Temple of Hatshepsut is truly a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the ancient Egyptians. Its stunning architecture and intricate carvings are a reminder of the rich cultural heritage of Egypt and its lasting impact on world history. After the New Kingdom, Egypt entered a period of decline. Foreign invaders occupied the country, and the Egyptians turned to building smaller tombs again, such as the ones found in the Valley of the Kings. The Valley of the Kings is located near the city of Luxor and was used as a burial site for many Egyptian pharaohs from the 18th to the 20th dynasties. Some of the most famous pharaohs buried in the valley include Ramses III, Tutankhamun, and Seti I. The tombs in the valley are known for their intricate carvings and paintings which depict scenes from Egyptian mythology and the pharaoh's life. The most famous tomb in the Valley of the Kings is that of Tutankhamun, whose discovery in 1922 by Howard Carter captivated the world's imagination. The small boy pharaoh, who died at the age of 19, was laid to rest in the Valley of the Kings, and his tomb is adorned with colorful paintings and carvings that offer a glimpse into ancient Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife. Finally, we come to what is perhaps the most iconic structure in all of Egypt: the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the oldest and largest of the three pyramids at the Giza Plateau and the Giza Plateau, and the only remaining structure of the ancient world. It was built around 2560 BC as a tomb for the 4th dynasty pharaoh Khufu. The pyramid stands at 481 feet tall and has a base length of 756 feet, making it the largest pyramid in Egypt and the third largest of all time. The construction of the Great Pyramid required an estimated workforce of 20,000 to 30,000 workers and took an estimated 20 to 30 years to complete. The pyramid's exterior was originally covered in white limestone, which made it sparkle in the sunlight. However, over the centuries, the stones have been eroded, and the pyramid now appears as a rough gray color. Despite its age, the Great Pyramid of Giza remains an impressive feat of engineering and a symbol of ancient Egyptian ingenuity. Its precise alignment with the cardinal directions and its massive scale continue to amaze scientists and visitors alike. And last but certainly not least, is the obelisk. Obelisks are towering stone structures that have a single square shaft that tapers towards the top and ends in a pyramid-like shape. They were typically erected as monuments or memorials and were often decorated with hieroglyphic inscriptions that tell the story of a pharaoh's reign. Many believe that obelisks represent the sun's rays piercing through the clouds. You can still see them today in many places, including the streets of Washington, D.C., and New York City. In conclusion, the rich history of Egyptian architecture is evident in the country's many monuments and archaeological sites. From the pyramids of Giza to the Valley of the Kings, each site tells a story of ancient Egyptian culture, religion, and society. Innovative use of materials such as stone and the introduction of new architectural elements such as the arch and vault contributed to the development of monumental architecture in Egypt and influenced later civilizations. Moreover, the integration of symbolic meaning in every aspect of Egyptian architecture reflects the deep religious beliefs and worldview of the ancient Egyptians. By understanding the historical context and cultural significance of Egyptian architecture, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the genius and ingenuity of this ancient civilization and its lasting impact on world history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. We hope you have learned something new about the incredible history of Egyptian architecture. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on any of our future explorations.